Hello! Hi guys! Oh, I'm a bit big. I didn't notice that I was covering the chat window, my bad. Wait. There, move myself a bit lower. So this is what I took some time off stream to complete our emotes. Yeah, I saw the Walpurgis trailer. It was pretty good. I can't wait to get Queen of Hatred done. I actually don't have a lot of lunacies yet. We're gonna have to get back to grinding soon. But I really like the new ID. He looks like, you know that one lady from Hunter x Hunter. Also the Knight of Despair Ego. That's something that I also want to get. Do mirror dungeons. Yeah, I should get to those. But you know, we have emotes to make. Wait, so I'm trying to make this bigger. There we go. So we have we have a couple. The red ones are gonna be animated, so I might have to do them later. The forbidden technique of credit card. Oh no. Okay, so I have to. So the red ones are gonna be animated. The purple ones are not animated. I'll do the pony shrug one next. Although I'm kind of worried if this is going to look too small on Twitch. You're blocking me, streamer. You're visible. Okay, so I'll do the pony. Wait, how do you do this again? Right, my pen brush sizes. So I changed the layout. Yeah, I changed it. I changed it a bit. Twitch chat is on top, YouTube chat is down. I'll probably make some adjustments to the size of the YouTube chat. Wait a minute, let me just do something to Twitch chat. Take this! YouTube. Make a dawn emote. Actually, I was just thinking earlier as I was getting ready for this stream. What should if I were to make a set of free Limbus emotes? Okay, so earlier I was like thinking about the BGM because sometimes using just copyright-free music kind of drives me a bit crazy. So I was thinking about other stuff, but the thing is, it's a bit more difficult because YouTube chat does like how did I say this? YouTube chat does something like it's harder to take take the music out of the VODs for YouTube. Like in Twitch it's easy. I could just like set it in a different like channel. But for YouTube it's a bit more difficult, so yeah. Copyright free. Also, something else about the Walpurgis Nut trailer. That's something I forgot to mention, but I thought was pretty cool. Like, Queen of Hatred herself is going to be available as an announcer. Yeah, I thought that, like, I forgot to mention it, but that's one of the other things I'm looking forward to. Has anybody played the Fate collab in Honkai Star Rail yet? I have. It's like the new game mode that they have. It's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of breezed through it. But yeah, you get Archer for free, and Saber's banner runs for how long? Basically, the process of one emote takes like 3 hours. So, yeah. 3 hours on average, depending on how hard it is to do. Animated emotes, of course, take a bit longer because, you know, you have to animate them. I only have one so far, but if you're subscribed to me on Twitch, you can use it. You can... yeah, most of the ones that I made. I didn't upload the 1,000-yard stare one yet because I was kind of having a problem about how to cut it. So let me just show it to you. Give me a second. So these are the same emote, but they're cut in different ways. So one of the cuts is hello. So one of the cuts has the thing here. Yeah, I've seen the Walpurgis Knot trailer. I'm pretty excited. I think it was pretty good for me to save my lunacies so that I could use them. Yeah, I was pretty I figured that there would be something that I want. I actually saw Don Quixote's teaser on Twitter, and then I was like trying to dissect it. Like, okay, I can't see. Okay, so this part over here is like. So yeah, this is what I have. Hold on, let me just remove this. So the two ways that this is cut, one of them is just like this, and then the other one is like, the other one you can see the bow. So I've kind of been thinking about how to implement this. I think the uncut bow is better, like the bow being visible. Wait, let me add some adjustments to it. Nah, I'll do that later. I'll do it later. The battle cry of every procrastinator. Oh, and I added some new claimables on Twitch, so if you can try it out with like user channel points and stuff. Are you Filipino? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've mentioned it a couple times. If not directly, then I've kind of given hints to it. Do you speak Tagalog well? No. I'm not very good at it. That's why I am speaking English in the stream right now. It's a weird story. But let it be known that my Tagalog is absolutely terrible. So basically I was raised to speak English because my parents thought that, you know, knowing how to speak English was an important skill. And yes, it did work, but then it was to the detriment where like nobody was allowed to speak to me in Tagalog when I was growing up. So I ended up not really knowing much Tagalog, and it kind of messed with me because I tried to speak it sometimes. Like, it's not like for lack of try, it's not like I didn't try in my life. I did try, but well, I got made fun of it. I got made fun of for it, and then I never really did get much practice in because of that. So I was a sensitive kid, so that's why we're here. And I mean, it's not like I don't understand it. I understand it fine. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I am actually, like, I've been born and raised in the Philippines my whole life, so I understand Tagalog fine. However, speaking it has always been a bit difficult for the reasons I just listed above. You guys want to see, Okay, so I don't really need to ask permission for this. I'm definitely going to bring Uma Musume to the stream someday. I only have a few stream days, however, like, I really want to show the game to you guys. Who is your favorite horse? Oh, she's not in the global version yet. My favorite horse is Manhattan Cafe. Look her up. I like her because she likes coffee, and she's a bit of a weirdo. Yeah, she's really cool. She has like this goth-like appearance. Goth emo type. It's just because she wears black. But she, I don't know, I guess it's not really like a Shops at Hot Topic vibe. It's more of a Shops at... When did you learn to draw and why? I was, I actually don't really remember, but I started watching anime, and then I wanted to learn to draw like anime, and then one thing led to another. It's weird. Yeah, it's just like anime. I started when I was pretty young. Now I still... Also, I had a Tumblr account, and that's where I first started, like, you know, drawing for the internet. I guess that's something important to mention. Oh, thank you. But save your money for Walpurgis Nut first. Artist temporary. Queen of Hatred Don Quixote is forever. Oh yeah, the Walpurgis Nut will also have other stuff from the banner, or at least you could like dispenser the stuff from the previous Walpurgis Nut stuff. Would using the Honglu announcer if I haven't read Kanto 8 be spoilers? The Honglu announcer doesn't say anything too spoilery, so it's fine. Okay. The pony shrug. Who is your favorite sinner? Right now it's Don Quixote, but it might change. I finally caught up with Blue Lock. So I think the manga is almost ending. I'm not really sure if it's like actually ending. Maybe they might want to take it other places, but it's one of the more anticipated arcs. They're finally gonna play in the U20 World Cup. What Kanto are you on then? Well, on the stream we're doing Kanto 5. Oopsie. Yeah, so I got caught up with Blue Lock. They're already on the U20 World Cup arc. Which is interesting because like there's people that are you know, U20 age that are already getting into the first teams of their national squads in real life. Like like Lamine Yamal is 17 and he's already playing for the first team in Spain. Like, he doesn't go, like, there are people that don't go through the U20 team and just go straight away because they're just that good. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I think it would be interesting if Blue Lock, like, handled it. Like, one of the new characters that was introduced is a senior player for their, like, not FC Barcelona. And he's still playing under 20s. What the heck? If you're already a senior player, you might as well get into your senior national team. Although I guess like a team like the Spanish one might have not that many places. So I'll just let this pass for now. Okay, this is actually kind of funny. Let me do some adjustments. Basically, the box is there, so I know how it would look within like the emote space. Favorite character is Nelly from Kanto 6. Thank you! Hello! Ah, glasses. Do I add arms? I like the 1,000-yard stare emote. I'll implement it soon enough. I can't have emotes on YouTube yet, and YouTube apparently just doesn't allow animated emotes, period. Congrats on affiliate. Thank you. I'm 1 follower away from getting it. Good luck. Hey, anyone? Wait. Details and stuff. Hey, congrats. Thank you. So, okay, one of the other things I've been thinking about, what is your favorite food? It's, sinigang. Yes, finally, we now have corn. But corn is not my favorite food. So the other things I've been thinking about is, well, what's that thing? There's a thing I was... Yeah, corn is one of my free follower emotes, so even if you're not subbed, then you could still use the corn emote. Even if you're just like a follower. I don't like sinigang. Oh well, that's... Oh well, everybody has their own taste. Speaking of corn, so Filipinos in the chat, what do you guys think of the use of corn in nilagang baka? I don't know what sinigang is. Sinigang is a Filipino dish where it's like sour soup. It's wait. Let me just pull up a picture of it. Give me a minute. I'm trying to look for the most delicious version of it. Here. Here, this is it. This is sinigang, my favorite food. If you go to the Philippines, if you're not, try it. If you are in the Philippines, eat it. I like corn. What if it's corn specifically in nilagang baka? Like, I always found that a bit weird. I also had like a... Okay, so... Filipino food discourse, I also had somebody that wanted... Okay, what was that? So I had this teacher. He was a decent teacher, but then one of the things I remember him for more than anything that he taught in that class was his insistence upon not using peanut butter in kare-kare. So basically, kare-kare is like this peanut flavored stew, and usually it's made with crushed peanuts. But you know, sometimes the people use peanut butter to have a bit of a shortcut, and my teacher absolutely hated that. So he was like, please, if you take away anything from me, don't use peanut butter in kare-kare. It's blasphemy. I like peanut butter in it though. You're gonna meet my teacher. My teacher wouldn't like that. Well, I haven't seen him in a while, so... Kare-kare is really good. Personally, not really in my top 10 of Filipino dishes, but, hang on. Before we finish this emote, give me a minute. Give me a minute, let me just look for something. I'm getting sidetracked, but... it's, I swear, this is important, guys. Wait, where is that? Oh, thank you for the sub! Are you already graduated? Well, technically, no. Wait a minute, what the heck is Opera doing? Give me a minute. Hold on, guys. Wait, so... before we get back to the emotes... This is important. I mean, it just kind of got brought up out of nowhere, but I have a duty. I have a duty to my audience. Filipino food tier list. Okay, so we're just gonna be quick here. We're just gonna go through the stuff relatively quickly because we still have work to do. Enable ads. Fine. I'm not gonna... Okay. Give me a second. Arroz caldo, S tier. Bibingka, B tier. Balot, A tier. Can't have it too. Banana ketchup, C tier. What's this? I can't see. What is this? Chicharon, A tier. Caldereta, I think, not a fan. Chicken Joy, not a fan. It's... Okay, so I know there are gonna be strong feelings about this placing, but every single time I've had Chicken Joy, it tastes kinda dusty, you feel me? So, what's this called again? Dinuguan. Never had it. It tastes dusty, okay? Lumpia. D tier. What is this? I can't open the image to another... Like, I don't know, I don't know why they just removed ube ice... Okay, so I kinda got like ube ice cream, S tier. Empanada, haven't had it. I don't really have it that much, I guess it's fine. Once I figure out what this is, we'll get back to it. Ensaymada, B tier. Is that macaroni fruit salad? F tier. I hate that. This one I haven't had, but it looks good. I think I've had it maybe once. Birthday spaghetti. Right? It's fine. C tier. Halo halo. I'll try to put my... Okay, so like, this is my preference, right? I guess it's just kind of... What's this one? I don't know, my search image is, not working right now. Hello! Hello! I'm ranking Filipino foods. This one's kare-kare, B tier. Plan, not entirely Filipino, also B tier. Lechon, A tier. Longganisa, D tier. Palabok, my mom loves it, but I don't really get it. C tier. The other kind of lumpia, sure. I'm confused. Green ice cream. I like ice cream. Ice cream's good. I don't care. Any sort of ice cream is a pass in my book. I'll just put sinigang here. Tinola. I've gotten sick of tinola lately. E tier. Speed running. My answer, every Filipino food. Well, this looks like every Filipino food. Like, puto, S tier. Siopaw, D tier. Did you see that clip of iShowSpeed when he went to the Philippines and he had some siopaw and then everybody was going meow, 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 and then Speed was confused? And then Speed was like, what? What do you mean, meow, meow? This one... forgot pinakbet, right? I haven't really had it. It's not really my type of food. I don't really like things that have a lot of sauce. I guess you could kind of tell I'm not a fan of vegetables. Tocino, C tier. Wait, there's like turon as A tier. Tortang talong, A tier. No, B tier. Okay, now let's get to the stuff that I didn't rank. I think this one's cassava cake. I haven't had it. I guess D tier is just for the ones that I'm just kind of indifferent on. Not usually. What's this? Guys, what's this? I can't tell and I don't have the Google image, looking up the image thing. I don't know how you do that in Opera. Tilapia, fried tilapia, this looks like a different way to make, like, but I like fish, so I'll just put it up here. Pancit. This one a bit higher. I don't know what this okay, some of the pictures are too small for me to. Looks like embutido. Wait, let me look that up. Yeah, looks about right. Filipino meatloaf. You don't like sauce? Isn't that what quarterly of Filipino food is like? Well, well, that's why most of my favorites are soups and desserts and stuff. Wait a minute, where's adobo? They don't have adobo here? They didn't put adobo? What? This one, I never liked this. I always skipped over it. What? Guys, what's this? This one is, I think, pandesal. This one's pandesal. S tier, can't go wrong. Okay, these two that I can't really identify and can't Google, I'll rank them later. Why can't I search images on Opera? Let's go back to Clip Studio. To Pony Shrug. I guess the line art is already fine. Wait, no, there's some things I need to add. The rest of my body. Is that still gonna show in emote form, I wonder? I guess this is fine. This is just so the filling up is easier. Don't worry, it won't show in the thing. Right, that's... Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. My eyes are a bit strange, like, so I usually just make them purple, but I think here I can allow for a bit more color. Yeah, this is fine. My Little Pony. So, based on the results of our last poll, I've been thinking that I've been thinking about picking up One Piece myself, but given the Herculean task in front of me, hello. Hello, welcome to Twitch. We have emotes. Given the Herculean task in front of me, I've had to come up with some ideas. So, okay, so you know how JoJo doesn't really seem that long because of the parts? How many frames are these? I think 5 frames? New Walpurgisnacht trailer just dropped for Olympus. Yeah, I watched it. It was great. I will definitely be rolling for Dawn and Night of Despair Rodion. I'm going to be rolling, possibly on stream. I don't think it had that many frames. Yeah, the colors are just yeah, all the colors are just on one layer. This won't bite me in the ass. Wait, let me separate the hair and the skin just so, just to be safe. Okay, so splitting up, did you save up for the Walpurgis banner? Yes, I did. I still have some lunacies in there. I've been... okay, honestly, I've kind of been just playing Uma Musume and Honkai Star Rail, so I haven't been able to grind out lunacy as much as I'd like. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have another Olympus week. Because, you know, you guys wanna experience the story alongside me. Do-do-do-do-do. Friday! Hmm. Yes. Wait, let me look up the pony thing that I'm referencing. Usually the middle of the eyes would just be black, because that's how it looks in My Little Pony. I didn't know you were into horses. I've always been into horses. Get up on my level. I've been playing on the Japanese version of Uma Musume since like what, 2021 or something. Get on my level. I think I got to the game's like first anniversary or their 1.5 anniversary, one of those. Or their 0.5 anniversary. My point is I've been playing for a long time. And just now it's coming, just now with the release of Ian, So you really are furry? Horse girls are not furry! Okay, I'll just make the middle darker. I'll just stay true to the style. Okay, this is gonna... Just saving for Kita-san support. Okay, not gonna lie, I've kind of spent a few of my carrots on irresponsible gacha rolls. But that's just the gacha game cycle. I really like Biwa, the newest horse girl that was released in Global. So I tried to roll for her. I don't have her yet, but someday I'm back. Man, that was... Welcome back! We were just talking about horses. Like, apparently horses are very popular among people that they're accelerating the banners. Yeah, because they want to catch up to the Japanese version. They're also working on giving some quality of life features early. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's because I already know what I want. Namely Manhattan Cafe. I want Manhattan Cafe. It took me a long time to get her in the Japanese version, so yeah. I'm hoping that I'm a bit luckier here. Skibbity Riz. Hello, On God, Skibbity Toilet. I want cafe so bad. Yeah, I love cafe. There's also some other horse girls that I'd like. Of course, I want everybody that I have in my Japanese, and there's also like a lot of the cooler designs will come out in year 3, in like year 3, year 4. Also, the new game modes, I'm very excited for those. Once those new game modes get released, I'll probably debut them on Twitch, on stream. On Twitch and YouTube stream. So I'm going to stream those, you know, just to this is a test. I won't stream Uma Musume until the next game mode releases. This is a test of your loyalty to horse girls. Are you just a trend chaser, or do you have full devotion? Just kidding, just kidding. I might actually do like maybe a stream here and there while there's still like Twitch drops. The Twitch drops end on the 14th, so yeah. Yeah, I might not be able to stream in time for the Twitch drops because, yeah. I'm busy on Mondays and I generally don't like to do anything on Sundays. Karen-chan. Yeah, like, okay, so on my Japanese account, which I've had for years and is like whale quality at this point, it's not quite whale quality. JP whales are in a whole other level, but, I'm able to get on pretty well. But the thing is, I'm lacking severely in like short distance racers. So I'm hoping that I don't have that deficiency in my English. Okay, so here we have the flat colors. Now we can just add stuff to it. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, I've been trying to say, like, based on your results of the poll, I've been thinking about trying One Piece myself. I want to play. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying One Piece myself. I want to try watching it, but the Herculean task in front of me. So it made me think, hey, maybe I could skip it into parts. And then I'm looking at the ways that you could split the anime. Okay, but speaking of One Piece, there's something that I've been thinking about. There are people that prefer the manga to the anime. I think they're like kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but the manga and anime are like very close to each other when it comes to One Piece. Do you guys prefer the manga or the anime? If any of the One Piece likers are still in my chat, please answer. Do you prefer the manga or the anime? Do you recommend new enjoyers to enjoy the manga or the anime? I'm thinking maybe the manga might be better, because like I'm already reading like stuff on manga anyways. Like I'm following Blue Lock, I'm following Girls Monthly Nozaki-kun. That shit updates like once every year or something. What I'm trying to get at is that Girls Monthly Nozaki-kun doesn't update very often. Shame, because I really like that. Wait, let me just make a poll. This isn't gonna be the stream poll, by the way. If you are... manga, anime. Man, this looks weird, but it does look My Little Pony accurate. Wait, let me try to look up at Okay, so there's not much shading on the original, but to be consistent with the rest of my emotes, yeah, I guess I'll just add more shading. The way I do the holographic texture here, because I can't really fool around with gradient maps and whatnot, it doesn't really look natural when it comes to this art style, is that I just kind of block in the colors like this. I think everybody else left. Nah, they're just sleeping. They'll wake up soon. Wait, maybe I could do the poll in Twitch chat. Okay, Twitch chat's kind of annoying because, like, the polls only last 10 minutes. Let me try it. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. So yeah, how I do the holographic texture is just like this. Just block in the colors like this. Add some... Usually I just use pink and yellow, but there's sometimes some white. Sometimes purple. The purple looks a bit off. Here. So, this is, Wait, let me... Wait, did I forget to do something? I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting. Did I tag this? Right, so... Da, 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 da. Right, so this is my, Should I retire? Okay, that was... Never mind that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that thought. Okay, maybe I shouldn't add like the top of the eye shadows. The top shadows of the eyes. Man, I need to be better at titling my streams. Wait, let me try changing the stream title. Crap, I'm not very creative. I'm just... So, because this... Okay, I just noticed that my title on... Okay, I didn't change my title on Twitch. Thank God that doesn't really affect it that much. Let me try to change the title. I'm not very good when it comes to titles. You know what? I'll just leave it. What's your favorite JoJo stand? My favorite JoJo stand is... What is my favorite stand? I never actually thought about this question. Hello! Hello, Corn. It's Corn time. I never actually thought about this question, what my favorite JoJo stand is. So my... Okay, if I'm thinking about stands that I like... Okay, so can you just talk about how stands get a lot weirder and a lot more niche when in the later parts, like part 7, part 8, have some pretty weird stands that, you know, they somehow manage to get caught in the situation where that particular stand is strong. Need someone to hype me up. You can do it! Go, you can do it! Whatever you want, whatever it is you want to do. Oh, like, oh, you meant like what Heya is doing. Yeah, the further apart, the weirder it gets. Oh, hey, somebody answered. If the One Piece enjoyers are still here. Someone answered in favor of the anime. Yeah, actually, Heya would be nice to have, you know, just words of encouragement are very powerful. If I'm thinking about, like... Okay, so there's a stand in part 7 where it's like 13 guys, and then they kind of like fuse together, like, they all share the same stand, and then they can like fuse together or divide back into 13 guys. That's pretty neat, I guess. Also, Diego's stand in part 7 that lets you turn into a dinosaur. Actually, it's not really Diego's stand. It's someone else's stand that they use on Diego, and then now he has the power to turn into a dinosaur. The guy in part 9 has the main JoJo in part 9 has a pretty cool stand. It's kind of... It seems a bit boring, but it's actually kind of useful. As for older stands, Okay, Heaven's Door is very cool. Araki said that if he could have any stand, it would be that one. Okay, we have 1 vote for the manga and 1 vote for the anime. Can I extend polls? Walking Heart from part 8. That's the one where her high heels extend, right? Oh yes, that's the one. As for other stands, okay. Heaven's Door, Echoes. Killer Queen is pretty good. Can you tell that I like part 4? Killer Queen, but specifically the sheer heart attack part of Killer Queen. Also the one where he also Pearl Jam, the one where he cooks and then it heals you. Okay, my favorite non-part 4 stand is let me think. Sticky Fingers. Bruno stand from part 5. That's pretty neat. I like Metallica from part 5. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like you can turn, but then I think Araki like way overestimates how much iron there is in the average person's body. Because like you have Doppio like you have Doppio vomiting up nails and stuff when you really shouldn't be able to do that. But then again, this is an anime, this is a manga, things don't need to be realistic. As someone who has never seen JoJo, I feel like I'm hearing a foreign language. Isn't it just like that? But then I kind of like, you know, listening to fandom talk that I don't know anything about. Need to be taking notes. Yep. Get brushed up on the JoJo lore. I'm pretty sure if you swallow nails, the contraction. Yeah, basically, I guess it would be useful, Paisley Park, if you didn't already have Google Maps. You swallow nails. Yeah, but he's like vomiting nails. He's like vomiting up all these nails, and like I don't think you should be vomiting that many nails. Actually, there's only enough iron in the human body to make one nail. So where the heck is he getting all this? But then again, it's like fictional, so whatever. I want more detail. So I've been thinking, okay, so there has been a Steam sale recently, and as part of my haul from the Steam sale, I bought Library of Ruina. And I've been thinking about when I could play it, but then I feel like I should finish Lobotomy Corporation first. So Lobotomy Corporation might be coming back to the stream soon. Okay, I don't really want much shading. So that we can finish Lobotomy Corporation, so that we can start playing Library of Ruina, so that I... wanna walk on the rain. Yeah, but you could do that with November Rain, you know, the new JoJo stand. Da 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 da. Didn't read part 9. It's kind of okay, so what November Rain does, slight spoilers I guess if you consider standability spoilers. So what it does is that it stops raindrops in the air. Like it creates rain, but then it'll also make the raindrops sort of freeze them. Man, my descriptions are like not great. People like me are the reason why people don't know how King Crimson works. Like standabilities were really complicated in the manga. In the anime, yeah, I guess like a lot of the more complicated standabilities looked a lot more understandable in the anime. That's the benefit of watching the anime. Will this be visible? Okay, so will this be visible in like emote form? Let me just zoom out. Maybe more skin shading. Here we go. Yeah, I don't really like that. Okay, maybe the inside of the eyes should also have like a black outline. Like this. Wait a minute, the poll updated. There's someone here that voted for the anime. Does this work? Will it be seen? Wait, I have a... Wait, I'd rather... I think the hair... It's a bit too floaty. Yeah, I suppose the laws of physics are important after all. There's something I've been thinking of about JoJo. Like, you know how some stands, like, they seem kinda boring, but they do actually have useful powers? And then there are stands that look cool, but then once they actually put in practice, they're just kind of meh. Yeah, I guess it's in the creativity of the user. Like, okay, so I think the most useless stand that I've ever seen, is the one with, okay, so in part 5, there are like these villains that are like Diavolo's henchmen, and one of them has this stand that just makes you tell lies. It's called Talking Head, and yeah, I don't really see any situation other than that one where it would be useful. You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. You may find yourself at the wheel of a new automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with your beautiful wife. And then you ask yourself, how do I get there? Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down, letting the days go by. Please don't copyright strike me. Once in a lifetime. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Yeah, when it comes to useful stands, that's the only one. That's like the one that comes to my mind first. Like, whoop-de-doo, you can make people tell lies. Don't people already do that? Mr. President, the turtle. Okay, that one's at least kinda useful because like the turtle has like a pocket dimension, and that's what the gang and that's what the main gang uses to hide for most of the series. Okay, so the one that seems like kind of useful, but then would also be kind of annoying, this is a bit of a weird pick from me, but... Hey, don't underestimate free shelter! Anyway, so this is like, stands that seem practical, but like, you know, seem kinda cool, but then would probably get kind of lame at times, Okay, we're going back to part 5. And with, what's that one? We're going back to part 5 and it's, The Grateful Dead. It's a stand that makes people around you get older. Basically, like, okay, it seems strong at first, but also affects you, like the user. Like, like, you'd think that they'd have some courtesy to give it some immunity, but you know, I guess it can't be too OP. Yeah, that's basically the only drawback, but if you use it right, and you know, that enemy was actually pretty tough in that episode. So, you know. And it's negated by ice, so the user always keeps some ice on him, but what if you run out of ice? You need ice, or like water. Or I think it's just ice. Or like the temperature needs to be really cold. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because like refrigerators keep food fresh or something like that. It just seems like a really arbitrary weakness. Okay, where's my... what layer is my bow on? Yeah, like... Okay, dare I say that stands are the best power system in anime? Okay, maybe I feel like I might make some enemies with that statement, but... okay, to be fair, I don't really think they're the best... they're the best, stands... Okay, I don't really think stands are really the best, kind of power system in anime, but they are one of the best, at least. But then, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, the Grateful Dead would be like basically ineffective in winter because its weakness is cold temperatures. That's why the stand user always kept some ice on him. So yeah, I guess that there is a pretty big drawback. Like, it can't use your stand for like 3/4 of the year. I mean 1/4 of the year. Like, imagine if boss sends you on a mission in the winter, you're screwed. I guess that's why there's other members of La Squadra. Oh yeah, the mirror stand also looks like it's a... The mirror stand also seems like it could be useful, but then I don't really think it was used that much. Like you get another dimension and it works somehow. Okay, one of the best power systems. There might be other better power systems, like, okay, question for everybody that comes to this stream. What is the best power system in anime? And I will judge your answer. Like, that means pin that on Twitch. Full Metal Alchemist, alchemy? I haven't seen a lot of Full Metal Alchemist. But it does look pretty cool. They get to... There's like limits, there's stuff... There's limits, you can do anything. I know there's that one guy that has flame powers, that's pretty neat. Even though Full Metal Alchemist was really popular among my weeb friends, I didn't really get to watch much of it. Yeah, price for a price. Like when the kids tried to bring their mother back, they couldn't bring her back, and then they ended. That's how Edward lost his arm, and that's how his brother lost his whole body. Usually, it's the persons that gives it its drawbacks. Yeah, that's the thing about stands. The thing about stands is that, they always try to walk it in. So here is the finished-ish pony shrug emote. I'm a bit worried about the, you know, emote viability of this, like if it's going to show up correct, if it's going to show up like a coherent emote once I implement it, but I like how it looks. Can you just clean it up? Welcome back! Okay, so all the One Piece enjoyers voted for the anime over the manga. Okay, 3 out of 4 One Piece enjoyers prefer the anime to the manga. I like JoJo's. Yes, JoJo's is good. You see how you reached first? You see how you shot to #1 in top fans? After saying that, that's because JoJo's is peak. See? Liking JoJo can be nothing but a benefit to your life. Favorite part so far is 9. I haven't caught up with part 9 yet. I should catch up soon. I read the first couple chapters of it when they were like, when they went to Rohan's, that they revealed that Rohan is still kicking around somehow. Okay, they left Rohan's house by the time I finished reading or stopped reading. Wait, let me try to save this as an emote. I could move it around. Maybe I could turn it a bit. Ah. Okay, there's still a few more emotes to draw. Da, 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 da. I'll get to this angry one. My brush size is internet's a bit strange. What was I gonna do again? Right, I feel like every stream has me forgetting what the heck I was doing every couple minutes. Anyway, my favorite parts are part 4 and part 7 of JoJo's. Sun. Yeah, I just remembered that the sun is a stan. I remember there was this Tumblr post that was talking about their watching of JoJo's. They were talking about like how they were watching like all. What was I gonna say? They were talking about like how they're watching Stardust Crusaders, and then they're like, oh, what do you like? Wow, everything that they run into is a stand. Like this plant is a stand, this slime is a stand, this car is a stand, the whole town's a stand. What's next? The sun is a stand, and then the very next episode that they're watching is the one with the fucking sun. So, wait, let me look for something. It's taking a while. Man, these questions suck. My old random question generator stopped working. And then this new random question generator kinda sucks. Okay, my random question generator is working again. What is your most used emoji? The heart. The heart, not the heart itself, like the face, like the face with the hearts around it. Let me just draw it right quick. The one that's like this. Also the one where it's like one sweat drop. This one. Yes, these are my most used emojis. You'll see that when I this is the one that you. This is the these are the ones. If I post art, usually the emojis are something like this, or if I'm saying like, oh hahaha, I did something, lamao. And then there's a. The thumbs up, well, that's a solid choice, I guess. So, what I'm gonna do is... Wait, I want to do something else. Give me a second. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, if you have like if you have channel points, you can try to like use the redeems. Can you try? You could try them out. I've added some. Yeah, you know what? Whatever I was supposed to do wasn't working out. Let's just keep drawing. There's a Final Fantasy sale? Interesting. That. Yeah, I was gonna play a round of Limbo's Company, but then I decided I didn't really feel like it. Wait, I think I still need to claim like the pieces. The modules, yeah, I still need to claim those. There we go. Okay, since three out of four votes here say that I might try. Okay, but here's the thing, right? Watching reading manga. Reading manga is better than watching anime, right? No? Wait, wait, I'm going somewhere with this. Basically you can control the pace at which you read manga, but then the anime just kind of goes on on its own. So you don't really have much control on how fast the anime is, but I mean, you're sure you could go like a different episodes, but like, what if you stop in the middle of an episode? Like, chapters of manga are a bit more, digestible in smaller amounts, and yeah, I guess right now in my situation, it's better to read the manga than it's easier to read manga than watch anime, because right now so like anime, you still need to like read the subtitles. As anyone who's seen my Great Ace Attorney and Persona streams, is like I know that as anybody who's seen my Persona Great Ace Attorney streams, I'm not really a big fan of English dubs. I mean, nothing personal against them. I'm playing Persona in English dub. I just didn't really have the energy to like, what's it called? Change the Japanese dub to English. And I do play some games in English, like Fire Emblem Three Houses has the best English dub that I've heard ever. I still really like it. I still think about it today. There's this one there's this one fan-made short, but then they actually got like voice actresses to voice the characters in it, where it's like Hilda and Marianne are playing the "you have Uno" meme, you know, like, "Do you have Uno? Everyone has Uno, dipshit, that came with your Xbox. I have the oldest Xbox known to mankind. You have Uno. I don't have Uno. You have Uno." And that's basically your average, interaction in Fire Emblem. Have you seen the sugar on fries meme? Hello! The sugar on fries meme? Well, I put ice cream on my fries. I haven't seen it. Let me look for it. It is my duty to stay on top of all memes. I mean, okay, so I'm just getting like recipes and tips for adding sugar to fries. What is up with Wingstop adds sugar salt? I can't find it. Okay, the Wingstop adds sugar salt to their fries origin backstory meme. Wait, maybe if I look up Wingstop fries meme. Wingstop bread. Wingstop, these are the nastiest fries in America. There was a whole potato with my Wingstop fries. There's just people roasting Wingstop fries. Whoever put sugar on these... What? Okay, that's a bit, not safe for work. Fries with sugar, Olympus Company is the meme I'm talking about. Okay, let me look it up. Fries. Fries with sugar, Olympus Company. Okay, I'll take a look. Can't play the audio. Oh, this one's new. Turn on closed caption. Okay, I still have to read the subs anyway. Look what your stupid sinner did. And every minute she added salt. It was weird, it tasted like sweet potato. I asked, did you add sweet potato? And she said no, and she kept adding salt and it was gonna kill us. And then we were finished eating, she asked, did you like the fries with sugar? She used sugar. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, Dawn moment. So sounds like something she'd do. Any of you seen the Walpurgis trailer? I have! I'm definitely rolling for it now. Wait, I need to shape the hair. They shot a whole Arcana beam. Yeah, I hope Queen of Hatred Dawn is good. I mean, that doesn't really matter. I'll get her whether she's good or not. Like, usually my, I think I rolled for a character in some gacha game despite her being, like, actually terrible. Just because I really liked, because I really liked how she looked. A special keyword with corrosion phrases. That sounds overpowered. Yeah, I want them both if possible. I'm probably gonna buy the battle pass. But then I just bought stuff from the Steam sale, so yeah, maybe no battle pass for now. I bought Library of Ruina and Persona 5. But then the battle pass is also really good in Limbus, so I'll think about it. If you want to fund my gacha, rolls, you can donate to me on. You can tip me on coffee. It's in my YouTube link and my It's in my YouTube link and my other link and my Twitch profile. You can also give me bits on Twitch if you want to fund my gacha addiction, but I don't think that's very healthy. Yeah, season is still pretty early, so there's time. I already reached the end of the battle pass actually, like just from grinding mirror dungeons. Got hard mode at Kanto 6. We're still on Kanto 5. Let's try to finish it next week maybe. Let's speed run reading the story. Let's read the story at the speed of light. Actually, I was kind of surprised to find out that most gacha gamers are like, you know, okay, so you know how I've been telling you guys that I don't read the stories to my gacha games usually? I only read the stories for Limbus because, well, you guys like to Okay, good night. I only read the Limbus stories because, you know, the people that watch the stream like them. Apparently, that's like the minority of gacha gamers. Most gacha gamers read the stories of the gachas they play. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, I'm a story skipper because usually I'm playing gachas for, well, the gacha characters and the gameplay. I do read the story for Limbus because, by popular demand. And to be fair, the story is pretty good. And okay, so if somebody recommends me a gacha game and they mention the story as a main draw, then I will read the story. And that's partially why I'm reading the story in Limbus. And also because, you know, everybody says to read the story, so I'm doing, you know, your wish is my command. I, the streamer, must listen to the whims of my audience to a degree. But if it's just me reading on my own, then usually I don't really read. That's kind of why I had like whole streams of me just reading the story, because I grinded those chapters without actually like reading them. So you're seeing my first reaction to the story, even though I've already cleared those cantos. But right now I'm doing gameplay and story at the same time. And that's how all Limbus stories will happen. On 8 hours! I don't think that's a question for me to answer, Tasteful Thickness. I'm just here talking about the stories of gacha games. Okay, so the One Piece enjoyers are mostly in favor of the anime. And then the other times when I read the story is like kind of when I'm just forced to. Like Genshin didn't have a... Okay, Genshin doesn't have a skip button, so I kind of had to sit through the story. Honkai Star Rail didn't have a skip button, so I also had this... So I also had to kind of sit through the stories. Although if you asked me about the Honkai Star Rail stories, I couldn't really tell you what they are. I think there was something about... I think that's about, I think there was something about, yeah, I don't really remember. Hey, hey, Tasteful Thickness, this isn't really, this isn't really the place. Please read the rules. It says no serious topics. I will, okay, so I don't really think this, hold on. Please read the rules. Yeah, guys, if you come into this chat, please read the rules, guys. Okay, everybody is voting in favor of the anime. It just makes me stream in pain because the tutorial is 20 minutes long. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so the stories for Uma Musume are kind of short. They're usually like episodic stuff involving the horse girls. And you know, each horse girl has her own chronicle. There is a main story that you can read. But I think I haven't really read that one because I played in Japanese. And in English, I just haven't been, I've been kind of slacking on my account. I skipped the whole tutorial, but it was still like 5 minutes long. Yeah, like I was actually like I had all this time downloading the whole game. It was so big because of all the 3D models. Okay, take your time. Wait, I think the glasses should be on a different layer. Oh, and they're all... Hello, nobody knows. Do you prefer the manga or the anime? If Limba's company were to get an anime... I haven't really seen a lot of, Mirror of Immortality hard difficulty. Live action. I haven't really seen a lot of anime live actions. Hey, you were talking? Yeah, I was talking. Just like Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh man, that one's cursed. Okay, so like one of the weirder live action adaptations I've seen was like the one for the Avatar one by M. Night Shyamalan. I went to see it in theaters. Like, I feel like they didn't. Okay, so like I didn't really think much of it at the time. I was a kid. I didn't really have like, you know, critical media whatever in my brain yet. But now that I look back at it, it's, I don't know, something about it just feels very uncanny. Like, Avatar, maybe it's just because I've seen Avatar mostly in cartoon form, and, you know, things that are in cartoon form, you don't usually, think about them in live action until it's, like, in front. And it's really hard to make them look good. The costumes were amazing. Yeah, that's true. It's really hard to like make it look good in make cartoons look good in live action. Most of the ones I can think of, I haven't seen the live action Rohan series from JoJo's, but I do like the way that the guy that plays Rohan is dressed. I like live action Rohan's outfit. I think it's very cool. The spoke Kishibe Rohan live action. Let me show it. Give me a minute. It's kind of small, but let me find a better picture. They don't have bigger pictures? Nabara? Wait, copy image. Here, this is how live action Rohan looks. Yeah, I think his outfit's pretty cool. Don't worry about this weird hairstyle, it's not going to show up. Like, it'll probably get cropped out of the square view. Coloring said, thank you. La 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 la. Wait, let me look up that that screaming anime girl meme. Oh, it's like this. And as for the eyes... something like this. We're almost there. What influenced your art style? Anime. My usual art style, I kind of developed it so that it would be easy to use. But if I do take time for something, I look up like examples of art in games and yeah, mostly like gacha games that I like. I try to look at the art style, the coloring and rendering that they use for that, and also various other internet artists. But mostly, yeah, the gacha games and stuff. Like if you're playing Uma Musume right now, I really want to like make something that looks like the support card art. That's probably one of my influences right now. As for, okay, I guess like it's I guess it's worth to mention the anime and stuff. I grew up watching like a lot of very cutesy type anime, like anime with very bright and colorful art styles, and I think that kind of played into my art, whether I intended it to or not. Like my animes were like you know, Haruhi Suzumiya, you know that one. Also Lucky Star. Those are the kinds of animes that I'd use to watch. Toradora, does Code Geass count, I guess? But yeah, I think those kind of played into how I draw, whether I knew it or not. Like, I still use the bright colors. Have you watched the Red Cinderella Grey? I haven't yet. The bright colors and like the cutesy anime girl stuff. I mostly draw girls, although I've been learning how to draw boys. Like, I've got into a lot of fandoms that have a lot of guys. I got into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I started following like sports and stuff. I like K-pop stars and football players, so I started to learn so I've been learning how to draw boys more often. Yeah, I think like getting into JoJo and like starting to liking K-pop stars is what got me to learn how to draw guys. But I still mostly draw girls. Tono Whiplash from Pretty Derby. Should I watch the anime of Uma Musume? Because I've only ever like played the game. Yeah, I guess I am a fake fan in some ways. But forever drawing muscular men and spandex. I mean, that's a good thing to draw. I wish I could draw muscular men in spandex, but muscles are my weakness right now. But if you want to, I'm sure there's tutorials out there. Like, I'd also watch a lot of like art YouTubers that made their own tutorials. So yeah, that's how I learned mostly. I kind of have an unhealthy addiction to art tutorials. I don't know why. I just really like them. Para or lucha? Something like not quite para, but like the lean kind of muscular guy, like parts 4 and 5 of JoJo kinda. Like, okay, so while I'm over here trying to figure out the best way to watch One Piece. Like, my friend has seen it already, and one of the things she told me about it was that there's this calendar that the One Piece people have, that there's this One Piece calendar that has like the guy characters with their shirts off. Let me look for the One Piece calendar 2017. Will I get into trouble for showing this? Meh, it's, I think it's within TOS. Whatevers. I am above the law. Yeah, I guess it helps to draw along with the art tutorial. I don't know, art tutorial people just have like really calm voices that I like. The ones that I watch... okay, so I've also been watching the ones in languages like Japanese or Korean. I'm studying Japanese, but I'm not really good at it yet. But I can still kind of follow along like visual cues and stuff. Anyway, so here's the One Piece character I was talking about. One Piece calendar that I was talking about. Basically, every page is like this, where they have shirtless guy on it. There's also a version with like the girls in bikinis. Yeah, this is one of the things that my friend showed me. This is probably close to the kind of muscular dudes that I'd like to learn to draw. Although maybe with a bit less muscle, but this is a good start. I think someone who knows Korean, Chinese, and Japanese would be very cool. Gosh, I wish it was easy to learn languages. Moving on. Wait, I have to add highlights to this hair. I'm not actually sure when that came up in conversation, but oh well, I guess things just kind of come up whenever they do. You just have that photo on standby? No, I went to Google. I went to Google to find it. Korean and Chinese. Okay, so the thing I like about Korean, the language, is the writing. It's a lot less complicated than Japanese or Chinese's writing system. Korean uses the Chinese character sometimes, but pretty rarely. And the lettering system is very easy to understand. Once you get the hang of it, it's basically like building words with Lego. What I like about Chinese, I studied Chinese for a couple years at school. I don't really remember any of it. What I like about Chinese is, okay, I don't really like, the writing system, you know, every single word is a letter. Can get kind of annoying at times. You need to learn a lot of Chinese characters. And to be fair, it has helped me with Japanese, like learning kanji. Okay, so but the thing I like about Chinese is... Come on, I've learned this language for 4 years. I guess the different kinds of Chinese that there are. I strictly wanted them to write the same letter with perfect strokes. Yeah, like my teachers were also like that. Like you have to write the letters beautifully. Look at this. Look at this. You can't just write it all sloppy. That's ugly. Yeah, I guess calligraphy would be my favorite thing about Chinese. Writing each character. It's kind of like an art form. Although they do that in Japanese too, but Chinese calligraphy, yeah. It's also interesting to learn about the origins of each character. Okay, the pronunciations in Chinese can get kind of confusing because you like there's different accent marks. I also have trouble with accent marks in Tagalog, so this might just be a me problem. What I like about okay, so what I like then about Japanese would be the thing. Okay, here's an interesting fact about Japanese. Like there's a lot of, you know how, okay, so other languages, they have loan words. They usually get it from Okay, so Japanese loanwords come from everywhere basically. Like they have them in German, they have them in French, they have them in they have them in English, they have them in Spanish. Like there's a wide range of languages that Japanese borrows from, and I think that's cool. Right, so my angry eyes. I really took so many words just because it sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not, right? Like, I learned about this because I was looking up guides in Japanese for the game Tokimeki Memorial. Girls' side, and in that game you can have a part-time job, and I noticed that their word for part-time job is arubaito, which comes from German, so that got me curious. So I thought about like what other words are there that come from other languages. So for example, their word for soap, sabon, comes from Spanish. Sabon. And then there's like a whole list of words from foreign languages that they have. Yeah, there could be a Japanese word, but they'd rather ID. Na, 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 ID. What their word for ID? Japanese word. Oh yeah, there's like a there's a longer word for ID, but then they say like they just say ID, like that Vocaloid song. Na 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 ID. Yeah, mostly here in Tagalog, most of the words come from English or Spanish. There's a few rare ones that come from Chinese, Japanese, but there's not a lot of those. Like our word, some people will call the rock paper scissors game Jak and Boy. It comes from the Japanese Jank and Bon, and that's one of the examples that I know about. We learned so much on this channel. Here are the eyes. Makes it look kind of weird. Yeah, who needs school? Don't skip school. Anyway, so lately I've been having some difficulty trying to draw fan art. Like, I've been wanting to draw more fan art, but I haven't been able to because okay, so have you experienced this? Like, you know you want to draw a character, but then you sit down and then you're like, okay, how do I draw this character? And then especially if the franchise is like kind of popular, and then you're thinking that every single way to draw this character has already been done, and then you kind of get into a panic, and then okay, anyways, yeah, I get the point here is that drawing fan art is kind of hard. But then at some point you just kind of so one of the advices that so a friend gave me some advice to think about, you know, like the general vibe of the character. Let me try to look for their message. Taking a while. Once I find their message, I'll make sure to relay it to you. So, okay, so basically, like, okay, so you have to think about the general vibe of the character that you're drawing. Like, maybe, like, certain characteristics about them. And then it's, like, I guess about feeling like you've done something that somebody else has already done. Well, I guess the only thing to do is to just try anyway. Like, even if you feel like your idea might already exist, it still doesn't hurt to, yeah, it still doesn't hurt, you know, to try. It's like, for me, it's like, you know, either I spend my, like, you know, if I get hung up about this, then I won't have anything to post. So, better to have something to post, and then, rather than, you know, spending all this time agonizing about stuff like that. Wait, the middle of her glasses I didn't include in the drawing. Because at the end of the day, like, why do people draw fan art? Because they like the character. And if you like the character, well, why not show your love for that character? Also, it's a nice way to practice, like, your art skills. Like, drawing fan art is a good way to practice stuff. Like, maybe a certain character has, like, features that you'd like to learn to draw. Like, maybe the character is, like, this big muscle guy. Like, I guess with a good example for that is, like, fan art of VTubers. Like, if you watch, like, the stream or the clip of the VTuber, then you could probably make some decent fan art out of it. Like, I made some fan art based on clips. Like, VTuber clips that I'd see online and that I thought were funny, and they were pretty good. Sometimes I just go off the you know, the vibe that I get of the VTuber if all I see of them is their design. If I see a clip, then I'm probably more able to, you know, capture their energy, like their personality, when I draw them. Although I don't really do a lot of VTuber fan art, so don't take this from me. Yeah, if you're like doing something just to please others, then that's not gonna end well. Like, I guess what I'm trying to think of is like, how do I draw fan art if I don't know much about the character? But then that would kind of contradict the purpose of fan art, but god damn it, sometimes I just really like how a character looks. And like, so I just want to try to draw them, but then I kind of end up in this, you know, in the hole that I described earlier. Like, I don't know how to draw this character. I guess like the art I did of... I did some art of a VTuber on one of my first streams. Like it was probably like my 4th, 5th stream. I was just figuring out, and possibly my first stream on Twitch. First, second stream on Twitch. I was requested to do... I asked for suggestions from viewers on which VTuber to draw. And the one that they picked was Zentrea. And this is kind of what I came up with, because I saw like there was a version of her design where she had like all these glowy stuff, and then I drew it, and then I posted it, and it actually got noticed by Zentria herself. So that's probably the piece that I have that blew up the most. This was just like going off her, like my impression of her design. I guess because the glowy stuff was pretty cool. Anywho, so back to emotes. We have a lot of stuff to do. I kind of got sidetracked by all of that. So popular for speaking and text-to-speech. That's a very interesting way to present like a VTuber. I'm kind of surprised that more people don't do that. So who are you drawing? Well, this is me. This is my character. This is my character. I'm drawing emotes for my Twitch account, and potentially YouTube once I get monetized here. Yeah, you can use my emotes on Twitch. I'm trying to get... Is blue your natural hair color? Oh, I'm an anime character, so yes! Like, you know, people always ask, why do anime characters always have such weird hair? And then, why are their hair colors always like pink and green or whatever? And then, the funniest explanation that I've seen of this is just like from the anime Psyche K. So basically, Psyche K is about this guy with like, powerful psychic powers. And then, basically, everybody has weirdly colored hair because he cast a spell because he had pink hair and then he got tired of people asking about it. Oopsie. I don't think blue is a natural hair color. I'm a robot! I was made with this hair color! Okay, so this will probably look better when cropped. Okay, so that's, yeah. 300, 300. So it looks kind of like this. I just realized I forgot to shade the bow. Whoops. Oops, I'm going back. go. So here. Does this look okay? Maybe okay, this one's kind of funny. I'll add something. There we go. We do that, and that, and all of that. And yeah, that's basically it. I'd add like an outline, but it gets really wonky. Like you see this fragment stuff? Yeah, we don't want that. So, adding the angry lines. Fine, I'll just keep the angry lines as they are. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like an angry vein, like something in anime. I'll just clean it up manually, I guess. Okay, this works, I guess. We can make it white. Maybe like a darker red? Okay, darker red. There we go. And I'll just save this. actually have a lot of like finished ones. There's this drinking one. There's a art analog. Thank you for redeeming your pet. Okay, so everybody voted overwhelmingly for the anime. Fine, guys, I'll watch the anime. So, yeah, this is what we've got right now. We could try to... Okay, so it's probably gonna be more fun if I make the animated emotes. We could do the metal pipe one, or the head pat one, or the note-taking one. Okay, so like of these one, I guess the head pat one would be the easiest to animate. So I'll probably do that one first. But I think we should finish the still emotes first. I want to change this other angry one, because I already have that angry one. I'll keep it here for future reference. I guess this could be a different kind of emote. So, which one do we get? Time to go back to looking for good emotes. Looking for what people put on theirs. There's a wave. There's one for raids. There's you know the ones that VTubers have where they kind of, or it's like little chibis that swing left and right. So, while I'm thinking about what to add, I'm trying to think of like memes and stuff. Stuff that might be a bit more unique, I guess. Okay, maybe unique isn't really the best word because it's like a meme, but something that I could make for. Most of these are like meme based. Like this is a pony meme, this is like a Twitter meme or something. This is like an anime meme. Although I guess most emotes are kind of like that. There's like a... I guess we need like a something to wave, like a saying hi emote. Okay, I think the wave emote should be animated as well. Okay, so thinking about something to wave with. Okay, this is a bit harder than I thought. Hold on. Maybe like yeah, but okay, so like waving is a need, okay? Like waving hello is a need. There's a different way, there's a few different ways to do it. So like you could be like hand down, or it could be like hand up. Or you could have like this one. Arm gun emote. Yeah, gun emote sounds like yeah, except I don't know how to draw guns. I guess the metal pipe emote could fulfill that purpose. Here. Something like where you're like leaning forwards like hi. So here are the ones that we've finished so far. And I guess I'm going to end the stream here, because yeah, it is getting pretty late. So thank you guys for coming. I have I'm streaming Persona 4 tomorrow, so please come to the stream tomorrow to watch Persona 4. We're probably gonna make some pretty good progress in the story, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. Be there. See ya. Bye.